Ray Lane. He was a sportscaster from Detroit, Michigan. During the late 1940s, he participated in baseball and basketball as a student at Mackenzie High School. In 1949, he entered Michigan State University, where he played baseball for the Spartans and later graduated with a degree in communications. Beginning in 1967, Lane partnered with Ernie Harwell on radio broadcasts for the Detroit Tigers. He later joined the team's television coverage in 1999. Over the course of his career, Lane also provided commentary for the Detroit Lions, Detroit Pistons, Detroit Red Wings, as well as football games for both the University of Michigan and Michigan State, and basketball for the University of Detroit. In addition to his play-by-play work, he served as sports director at WJBK-TV and later at WKBD. He was born 1930 and died September 27th. He was 95 years. Russell M. Nelson. He was an American surgeon and religious leader who became the 17th president of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Nelson served in the Quorum of the 12 Apostles for almost 34 years and was appointed Quorum president in 2015. In his role as church president, he was regarded by members as a prophet, seer, and revelator. He went on to spend nearly 3 decades practicing cardiothoracic surgery. During his medical career, Nelson gained recognition as a heart surgeon and held leadership roles as president of both the Society for Vascular Surgery and the Utah Medical Association. He was born 1924 and died September 27th. He was 101 years. Georg Stefan Troller. He was an Austrian-born French journalist, filmmaker, and screenwriter. While in the United States, he was drafted into the military in 1943 and later took part in the liberation and documentation of the Dachau concentration camp on April 29, 1945, as well as the capture of Munich on May 1st. Troller gained prominence with his program Pariser Journal, which began airing on ARD television in 1962. In 1971, he introduced the series Description of a Person on ZDF, featuring unconventional interview formats. His guests included prominent figures such as Marlon Brando and Brigitte Bardot, among others. His thoughtful and often critical interview style resonated with audiences and established him as an influential figure for many journalists. Several of his screenplays, later directed by Axel Cordy, went on to achieve cult status. He was born 1921 and died September 27th. He was 103 years. Shawn Clark. He was an American college football coach who became the head coach at Appalachian State University in 2019. By 2025, he was serving as the offensive line coach at the University of Central Florida. Throughout his career, Clark coached more than a dozen offensive linemen who went on to play in the NFL, including 6 who were selected in the draft, among them Cooper Hodges, Larry Turner, and Bo Nunn. Clark became the offensive line coach at Appalachian State in 2016 under head coach Scott Satterfield, and was promoted to assistant head coach in 2019. Clark's first full season as head coach of the Mountaineers coincided with the COVID-19 pandemic, which disrupted schedules and football operations nationwide. Clark was married to Jonelle, and together they had 2 children, Gianna and Braxton. He was born 1975 and died September 21st. He was 50 years. Clark was hospitalized after an undisclosed medical emergency. Bill Ferrario. He was an American professional football player who played as a guard in the National Football League, most notably with the Green Bay Packers. At the collegiate level, he competed for the Wisconsin Badgers. At the University of Wisconsin-Madison, he was a second-team All-Big Ten selection as a guard and a key blocker for 1999 Heisman Trophy winner Ron Dayne. He started all 50 games of his college career, becoming only the 3rd player in Big Ten history to reach that mark. He contributed to Wisconsin's consecutive Rose Bowl victories in 1999, and within the program ranks tied for 4th in total starts, with his streak of 50 consecutive starts tied for the 2nd longest in school history. Following his NFL career, Ferrario settled in Wausau, Wisconsin, where he worked in real estate before transitioning into the medical sales industry. Died September 24, 2025, he was 47 years. Franz Grundheber. He was a German operatic baritone who became a longtime member of the Hamburg State Opera, where he performed more than 150 roles beginning in 1966. Known for both his vocal versatility and stage presence, he sang a wide repertoire ranging from Italian opera to Wagner and contemporary works. He appeared at major international opera houses and was especially recognized for his portrayal of the title role in Alban Berg's Wozzeck, which was filmed in a 1994 production directed by Patrice Chéreau. Grundheber joined the Hamburg State Opera in 1966, where he began his career by taking on smaller roles in a variety of productions. In December 1968, he appeared in the world premiere of Giancarlo Menouti's Help! The Globalinks. Died September 27, 2025, he was 88 years. Roberto Russo. He was an Italian film director, screenwriter, and photographer, best known for his 1983 film Flirt. He started his professional career as a photographer before turning to filmmaking. He later gained recognition through his collaborations with Italian actress Monica Vitti, creating several projects for both film and television. In 1988, he directed his first feature film, the comedy Francesca e Mia, which he also co-wrote. Died September 20, 2025, he was 77 years, due to cancer.